Welcome back to Naturally Spiritual, where we correlate the spiritual with the natural. I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Sherry.
And we're here talking about those issues that have you bound.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it may not be as significant as the woman with the issue of blood.
Right.
But what's your gripe? What
Mhm.
has you down and mind boggled and distracted and distraught?
Right, and just heavy, and some of it. Sometimes it's things that you've been holding on to that you say you've put down, but you pick it right back up.
Right.
You say, "I've been in it this long, so I'm
Mhm.
comfortable being here, and I'm gonna remain here."
Right.
And it's some of those things you say, "I want to get rid of them.
Mhm.
I really do want to get
Like
rid of
like my clothes that I
don't-
can't wear.
right, you will not
Right.
get back
You're
into
so-
those.
no, you're
And so
right.
many
You're
of us
so
hold
right.
on to things,
Mhm.
that are insignificant, or
Mhm.
so we think.
Mhm.
But at the same time, those things can be holding us back.
Right.
Because if here's one thing we know in the natural. Anytime you're holding on to something,
Mhm.
there's no room,
No room.
to receive anything
Anything else,
different.
right.
So in the spiritual, it's telling you in the natural it's impossible. In the spiritual, it is impossible
Right.
to be holding on to one thing and anticipating something else.
Right.
So let it go.
You have
And
to
then
let it go.
you really do. I mean, and if you want it bad enough, trust me, it can be done. Because I'm gonna read in Luke 43, Luke 8, 43 and 44. And a woman having an issue of blood 12 years, which is a long time.
A very long
A
time.
long time.
Look,
She
12
had
years
this.
is a long time by itself, but to have something
Something
holding you down and
right,
bound and
right.
distracted, that's an extra long time,
An
right?
extra long time. So those 12 years seemed even longer because
Right.
she had to be isolated.
Yes.
She couldn't go out in public.
Mhm.
So that was a long time. And she had spent all her living upon physicians, and neither could be held of any.
So
I'm
issue
going
on top of issue on top of issue.
And then these people can't even help me
Right.
either.
Right.
But finally, she learned of a man, and she came behind him and touched the border of his garment, which she was already down low. Because again, this is someone who was isolated,
yes.
who could not be number one in public, number one, and number two in issue of blood. That's where you get your strength
Right.
from. That's where you get your. So
and
I'm
we,
sure this
we
woman
females,
was tired.
we know about losing blood,
exactly.
right?
And so I'm sure she herself was probably down on the ground. Anyways, trying not to draw attention by being up high, So I'm sure she was down there, and immediately she touched the border of his garment, and immediately her issue of blood staunched. It stopped. It went away.
All right.
It dried up. She was already down there. You have to think about the impact or the significance of the hem of his garment. This is being drugged on the ground behind Jesus. This is all on the ground, in the dirt, in the mud, whatever. So it too was dirty. But she said, if I can just make this connection, with this man,
and so
if I can just touch it.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
The spirit just in my spirit, it just came to me that she had to have a revelation, because this was an issue she had for 12 years. Now you think about how many physicians she went to. I'm sure hundreds on hundreds.
Right.
So how many different, her faith was lost because nobody else could heal her. How many medications she was on, and she had to hear, because remember, she had to be isolated. So she didn't know Jesus as her personal savior, right?
Right.
So she had to just, that revelation. This man, now they said that he healed made the blind see. Made the lame walk. He was with Daniel in the lion's den and protected him. What about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? He was with them in the fiery furnace, right? So if this man is who they say he is, I have to. I know. Because, again, she had been shunned. She wasn't supposed to be in the public like that. She had to, with determination. She had that revelation. This man is going to heal me. I have to go, no matter what they say to me, what they're going to do to me. But if I could just reach up and just touch the hem. So she had to have that revelation, and then her faith. She had to have faith. This man has to heal me. If I could, I don't have to touch him.
Right.
I don't have to touch him. But if I could just, just some type of relationship with him, some type of, then I know I'll be made whole.
Right.
Right?
And she was.
And she was immediately. So with that being said, sometimes we go through things and we've been going through it. We can't see the other side of through, but just keep praying. Keep having that relationship with God. Get that revelation. And be healed, no matter what it is. If it's a sickness, an addiction, an addiction is, a sickness. Whether it's your finances, it's a wayward child, a wayward spouse, a job, whatever it is that you need healing in, right?
Right.
Get that relationship. Touch the hem of his garment and be made whole, right?
Right. Do just that, be made whole. Have the faith. Keep moving. Keep striving. I know some of you have been in the fight for a really long time. But keep the faith.
Keep the faith.
And no matter what, we know it gets hard. We know it gets long. But in the spirit, his timing. His time. So we're gonna end it there, and we just ask that you guys stay with us a little while longer. And we apologize for the kids in the background, but it is what it is. But go ahead and like us,
share us,
talk to us, leave us some comments,
right?
And hit that subscribe button.
Right, we enjoy the comments. They have us tickled.
All right, have a good night.